The other aspect of face-to-face are the intensive blocks. In the first year there's four in the second year, 2 in the third year. And there all the students come together for a week or 2 weeks at a time, and we do work through the things that really need to be done in a face-to-face way.
And it is intensive, so the students are there from 9 to 5 for a fortnight, learning and interacting with each other, catching up with their lecturers.
If they're up in the North Island, they'll come into a Polytechnic in the North Island. We use Otago Polytechnic, we rent space from them. And if they're in the South Island, they'll come through to Dunedin.
They also have placements. They have placements within facilities. So here in Dunedin, that generally happens to be Queen Mary. And the students also have placements with women who are pregnant and on their journey through their pregnancy.
Each student will have different placements organised by their tutor. They'll be out with midwives visiting women in their homes, they'll be working in the hospitals, they'll be on call for births and postnatal visits and so on.
Depending what year they're at, depends on what the focus is for that. So with first year students, the focus is learning what the pregnancy is like from the woman's perspective. So they follow several women through their pregnancy, in addition to doing some hospital shifts. Second year, they're learning more about what it's like to do a bit more midwifery practice hands-on skills. So they're still following women through as they start to learn how to apply the midwifery skills they're learning to the woman and the situation that she's in. And then third year they're doing directly following midwives for about 80% of the year, just learning how to be a midwife.
The students are attached to the woman in the first year, to the midwife in the second year, and acting as the midwife in the third year.
So if you're following a midwife or working with a woman, you go when they need you there. So your day can be very varied because they call and you jump, and the women don't work to a schedule obviously, and their birth doesn't work to a schedule, so you have to be available and you spend a lot of time in your day on call. So I try and be flexible, and I'll have things I want to get done that day, so bioscience or lectures that I want to listen to during the day, but don't necessarily plan when I'm going to listen to them because you have to be on call and ready to go.
Year 3 you have different placements around the country based on what you need. So for me, I did a rural placement in Oamaru because that's where I live. I did a tertiary placement here in Dunedin, which was really valuable for me because I'd spent most of my time rurally. And I did a third placement here in Dunedin as well, just to become more to grips with the secondary environment. But people move all around the country and they can even go overseas for some of their placements.
Probably the most exciting part of the program is attending births with women. And it starts in first year, so the first year of your training, you're getting practical experience.